Regardless, he's probably going to be difficult to fight. That means my theory is correct. This is more than a core disconnect. Here goes nothing! Aware of their own diagnosis, they're able to disguise themselves among us. As far as telling Lily you were dead, I believe Myra only did it to protect Lily's feelings. Feel free to help yourself to anything here you might need. There's only one thing that could be more powerful than a psychopath in here. What? That's on the other side of the laboratory. So they're sending independent contractors now? The bullet wound was superficial. Psychopaths are antisocial, lack empathy, and exhibit sadistic tendencies. She brought you here. It should protect us from the fire, but it won't stop those things in there from trying to kill us. So is staying here if you can't get inside. Besides, I'm sick of hiding. In that case, the person in question was the core. Esmeralda's the best person to have around in dangerous situations. She's a good soldier. So what now? I tried to get through to him, but you heard him. How much further? That would explain why he's so powerful. When Liam called and asked me to meet him, I was so relieved to hear his voice. Lily is probably less traumatized by thinking you're dead than by thinking you're alive, but she can't be with you. I want to go check and see if there's anything that might be useful.
There might be another way, come on.
Okay. But don't take too long. That means things aren't improving. Have you found any other team members? Sebastian! We were so close! If what Liam told us was true, that sounds like him. He's a master of neurolinguistic programming. Don't hate her, Sebastian. She didn't have a choice at the time. Get away from me! I swear I'll... It's the only way to save Lily. And what if you need emergency psychoanalysis? That could mean... No. It's too horrible to contemplate. It's not quite ready. I still have to do a few tweaks. But over the years, I've learned to take everything Mobius tells me with a pinch of salt. That's what you're here for! You might want to prepare for this. Let me know when you're ready to go. I'll have to carry and operate it from here. She's felt guilty ever since. That's why she joined Myra. She knew the risks and did what she thought was right. She said that she owed you.
But that's his game. He can convince people of anything.
It just seems like a lot for one person. Even with the power of the core. She wanted it to succeed. She made the decision to get you. One's coming through! Okay. Lead the way. Anything else you need help with, Sebastian? Hurry up, Sebastian! I don't know how long this thing will hold! Nice work, Sebastian! Keep it up! That's why she risked her life to save you. I studied the Beacon incident extensively so that we could avoid another disaster like that. I feel terribly responsible for all of this. I helped devise those tests. And all the others I helped put in STEM! Sebastian! No! Thanks. That was close. A psychopathic personality type using Lily to amplify his power. It seems a lot longer once you're in it! Sorry to break it to you, but she does. I'm going to check out the equipment in the other room. Good luck, you two. Of course, he's head of recruitment. But what's he doing in STEM? And why is he doing this? It's almost like a form of communication with him. Theodore's stronghold appeared in the middle of Union. Liam? Is that you? How is my communicator getting your signal? Destroying something valuable to him could knock him off of his guard. I'm sorry, Sebastian. I try to save her, but why should I be? She's a familiar face in STEM. Who's gonna help you then? I know it's not right. But consider this. I picked this up on the exterior surveillance system cameras. Have a look. Perhaps it's easier to manipulate from the shadows. Something just doesn't seem right here. But he wasn't Liam. He was that thing. And why did Liam want me to meet him here? Lily was treated well, and she was able to interact with her mother on a daily basis. I think that there may be a way. Liam is alive? Good. Has he made any progress on stabilization? It's a portable field stabilizer. O'Neill must have been working on it before Theodore changed him. No, Sebastian. No! Sebastian! This can't be happening! Sebastian! Are you okay?
It's the only way.
Of course I do. I'm the team psychologist. You look like you have a few more questions for me. Can you think of anything that would be important to him? This is the worst possible situation. The total breakdown in communication with Mobius. No! Don't do this, Liam! I don't understand! What happened to you? And in here, the linguistic part becomes irrelevant. Why talk when you can get straight into your mind? So no, I don't regret it. I'm working on it. Just watch my back. And she did everything she could to make it right. But even then, the environment remained relatively intact. Psychopaths tend to be cunning and highly intelligent. She died from injuries sustained in a battle with those things. The fact that this one was able to fool us? Unfortunately, psychopathy and sociopathy are incredibly difficult to diagnose correctly.
Oh no.
More like I know everybody. I've been in charge of new hire evaluations for years. But in this case, it's apropos. Only a clinically diagnosed psychopath could affect STEM like this. Don't let him do this to you. Esmeralda is the operative who took Lily from your home and burned it down. It's failing again! Hold on! Don't feel guilty. We talked while I tried to save her. She told me about the plan. We doctors don't like to use the term psycho in pejorative terms. It's working! Just make sure to stay inside the dome. Come on! The problem is getting to him. I thought it was the truth, too. Until just now.
I'm not going anywhere, that's for sure.
You didn't have a choice. Theodore wasn't gonna give him up. The creatures in here. The dissolution of union. He's obviously adroit and self-aware. Disturbingly so. It creates a small area of stabilization that should keep the fire away. I still feel like there's more to this. That maybe the best way to attack him would be through his art. And the word experiment is a bit harsh.
You need anything from the house? Go ahead and help yourself.
Well, here it is. I found a device in Liam's equipment room that should be able to help. I think it's on the other side of the room where you found us. Let's go. Yes, I can see that you're ready. It wasn't difficult to see you were telling the truth. They don't care about people, only themselves. Its circumference is about as big as a safe house. What is it? Last thing you want is for it to go on the fritz while you're in a wall of flame. Wake up, Sebastian! But it's surrounded by what looks like a massive wall of fire. I don't know. Every individual in STEM was subjected to a battery of psychological exams prior to placement. Will do. Just keep an eye out for those things and follow me! I know the way! Myra's maternal instinct is very strong. She joined Mobius to be closer to Lily. What is it, Sebastian? But their main commonality is their pathologic egocentricity. Right. So exit D5 then. It's right here, just in the next room. Hopefully, you can work this all out as a family when this is all over. Let's pair communicators so that we can stay in touch. I don't think I want to be. There were some interesting items in the other room that Liam was working on. Maybe that machine he was talking about. This is my chance to make up for what I did to Lily!
Yeah, there's a Mobius computer in that room. It'll take you to exit 72.
And we've been observing them from here, in secret, to keep an eye out for mental instability. But I need to do some research before I can commit to the theory. It's a restricted area. We were told never to go there. Theodore Wallace did something to him. Okay, I'll see you soon. Don't worry. She'll believe the evidence of her eyes once she sees you. That's the tough part. It's a prototype, so it's a little temperamental. I have to operate it. I don't know. I've been locked in my safe house since you left. I'll review my files and see if I can't dig up any more information about what's going on. I do. We work together closely. The only way we're going to get through this is if we work together.